Hello everybody and Happy New Year. I have put all of the Christmas stuff away and I've got a couple of exciting things going on at the beginning of the year now. And the first one I'm going to do is the Initially You, what do you call it? Collaboration, maybe. I guess it was Corey Dahman and Trace Fox and Gail Agostinelli and a couple other ladies who did this. Initially You. Oh, and Wendy and I can't remember now, but it's hashtag Initially You. I'll have to look it up. Maybe 2022. I'll have to double check. Something like that. And the idea is that you do something junk journaling based on your initials. And so my name, is Jessica Harris, but then I have two middle initials, S and W, as well. So I just brainstormed a whole list of words that would apply for each letter. And I'm going to do a layered tag and see how many of these things I can check off. So the first one that I'm going to do here, I'm going to get a yellow pen, is J for junk. Oh, I forgot to grab the jewelry. Oh, shoot. Well, I might pause later at the end to go upstairs because I can't wear earrings anymore because the little hooks make my ears get red and painful and irritated, and I've tried every kind of metal hook that you can have and it just irritates my ears. So I've pretty much let my earring holes close up. So I have all these earrings now I keep meaning to bring down and sacrifice. So anyway, we're going to start with junk. And I have my trash bin next to me, and I went through and I grabbed a whole bunch. I have some junk mail and some packaging and stuff from the trash that I just pulled out, and these are going to be my bases for my tag. So I hope you are all doing well. We had a very quiet New Year's Eve. And we had been invited to, I think I mentioned before, we had been invited to a New Year's Eve party, but because of the whole Omicron thing, we decided not to go. I'm just going to pull off this top layer. And this one's already started here. I'm going to pull off this top layer and see if I can reveal the corrugatedness underneath. That always makes a nice base. But it was nice because it was our really good friends who were hosting, and they totally understood. They said that they had toyed with the idea of canceling the whole thing, but they went ahead with it and understood. And then the next day, that couple, along with another couple, I guess this was yesterday now, who also just didn't feel comfortable going to a party right now. We all went for a really nice long walk in our Lands Trust conservation property that we often, all through the pandemic, the three couples would often meet on Sundays and go for walks together. So we just went yesterday, and it was so nice. We had such a lovely time, and the couple who host the party have a yellow lab who my husky absolutely adores. So the two dogs had just a really lovely time romping through the woods together, and there was nobody else out. I don't know why. It was super quiet. And it was kind of foggy and warm, so it wasn't even, we went on some hikes during the pandemic that were super cold last winter, and it was actually very mild and lovely. It was just really nice. I was so glad that nobody was cross about us not going to the party. I was a little disappointed because I personally really enjoy an evening party. And I had an outfit picked out. I knew what I was going to wear, but I just couldn't justify it. It was just too much of a risk. Okay, so I think that's good. So then I want to put some gesso on this, and I have some inexpensive white gesso, and I'm just going to, oh, you know what? I need a baby wipe before I start this. I'm going to take some white gesso, and I think I'm going to take some dry brush. I'm just eavesdropping on my son, who doesn't have any doesn't mind going out to parties, and it's causing some conflict. He's 18, he's a young man, but you know, he lives at home. Yeah. And he's getting invited to all these parties, and oh, it's very hard. He's a senior, and his friends are seniors, and he has this whole independent life. Oh, and I feel terrible, but okay. So that's the base, and I think I'm going to take one of these other packaging bits to make a tag shape out of. But while I have the gesso out, I think I will gesso this as well, so as just not to waste it. And this gesso dries really quite quickly. Okay, so I'll stick the, oops, I almost stuck that in my tea. All right, so that is that. Yep, so school vacation is over as of tomorrow, so I'm just going to do some crafting. It's kind of midday right now, and then this evening I've got to just make sure I'm all set for tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to be a super tough, crazy day because of Omicron. There are going to be a lot of kids out, and I know we have 2 people in our department who are going to be out. One of my friends is stuck in where he went to on vacation, and he and his wife both tested positive on the location where they went for vacation, so they can't even make it home. They're sick in a hotel someplace somewhere with Omicron. Gesso, white gesso. So I got the white gesso done. And let me just, and obviously, where are my scissors? I had scissors on here. I'm gonna use my scissors to make the cut. And I want to do about the same angle on both of these. I'm gonna make this one a little bit bigger. Like that. And then like that. And on this one, and there, and on this one, so that they're the same. Okay, oops, I hate when I do that. It makes a big thud. All right, so I'm gonna ink these edges. I'm gonna try haven't used, well, you know what? I have this right here. I was going to say I was going to use walnut stain because I haven't used my walnut stain in a while, but that's okay. I'm just going to use my vintage photo to ink these edges. And then, right, so anyway, so we're not going to, it's going to be a very difficult week because we haven't had enough subs all year. And I'm expecting a high absentee rate amongst the staff. So I don't know. We could easily wind up with the auditorium full of students with no teachers to teach because they're all out sick. We also all picked up test kits yesterday. The state gave all the districts test kits. So they're asking that we please test before we come into school. But it's not mandatory. It's completely voluntary. So I picked up tests for myself and my husband because we both teach in the same place. But so yeah, it could be quite the adventure this week. Okay. So what else? We have stamping. I could stamp stains. Oh, I was going to do the splatter stains. That's always fun. Let me work on the backgrounds. I'm going to work on this one a little bit first. And I have some splattery stains. I've got, it's so sad that they don't make these anymore. I've actually bought some little bottles to try and make my own using reinkers. I don't have enough of the reinkers at the moment, but I bought some little bottle dauber things. Where are those? Oh, I can't reach them right now. But anyway, so I'm gonna just try some splatters here to do some backgrounds. See, isn't that fun? That's a Barbara from 49 Dragonflies technique. Oops. Got to give it a little bit of a squeeze, I guess. There we go. See how it gets a nice splatter there? Wonder if I should do got this piece of foam. Wonder if it would splatter more with some foam beneath it so it didn't make that noise. I'm just going to test it. That one's nice and juicy. Yeah. There we go. And maybe one there. And one there. I like that blue. So that's fun. So that's some stains. Oh wait, I had a pink one too. I don't want to do the pink one. Okay, and I want to do some, I have some watercolor. What is this? This is copper. Where's my gold one? Huh. That's odd. I have this copper. I was using the gold recently. Did I stick it back in the wrong place? Was it on my mess desk? Oh, that's so concerning. I can't find my gold one of these. All right, well, so be it. I will do some, oh, there it is right there. Silly me. Deep gold. Not sure how I missed that. Okay, and then I need some water. Oh, let's see. And a splattery brush. Go. Actually, maybe I'll do some splatters on both of these. Just around the edges on this one. Let's see, I think I need some more water in there. Go. There we go. Yeah, so not sure what this week is going to bring. And then another woman in our department is out because she had a non-COVID related illness. It's going to keep her out all week. So it's just going to be, and if that's just our department, you know, all the other departments are going to have their challenges as well. Plus absenteeism amongst the students. You know, everybody traveling and visiting families, and then all the fallout from New Year's Eve parties will be happening this week as well, probably later in the week. I guess the Omicron has like a 3-day incubation time, something like that. So it could be an exciting week in any case. All right, I'm just going to give this a little hit with the heat gun. So fast forward. Okie dokie. So let's see. We've got, oh, you know what? I just thought of another word too for S. We also have staples. I could use staples as well. So we did stains. Okay, so we have holes, hinge, hidden. So let's see. I think I want to use some things to go underneath there. And I want to put one of those in there. And I had a little piece of sari silk. Oh, I just banged my head. Yep, I had this little piece of sari silk that was kind of bouncing around. So I think maybe I will do that there. And then I also have somewhere, Nope. Oh yeah. I have this. I could add another layer. I like that idea. So this is Hessian. We call it burlap, but I'm going with the Hessian. Got the sari silk. And I'm going to cut this down a little bit. Because I like the frayed edge. I also want to steal a couple of strands. Because this is either hemp or jute. I'm not sure which one. But in any case, if I steal a couple of strands, then I can use them as strings to tie. That's a good one. Some of these longer ones. Okay, so I'm going to put that maybe a little bit more of a fray. Let's see. I feel bad I'm covering up all of that nice background stuff that I've done. So maybe I want to take this down just a bit more. Kind of like that. And then maybe I'll trim this way as well. And trim this down. There we go. And that way you get a little bit more of the tag. And I'm not going to glue it just yet because I think I want to stick some things under the side, but first I'm going to grab a couple of these like this. See how long. Do I have some long ones? Yep, that's good. I guess this is the longest one. Oh, here's a nice long one. So, grabbing some of those, and I'm just going to tie my sari silk closed at the top here. Put that in a little bow. Oops. No, maybe I'll just tie a knot. Okay. So I've got sari silk and some twine jute string. That's all J and S, or H and S, depending on whether it's jute or hemp or Hessian or I don't know, something like that. I think it's jute. It's pretty coarse. Okay. So I'm going to pull one more of these out. Okay. Okay, so that's going to go like that. And I think I want to stamp 2022 on here. So let's see, what do we have? We have hemp, jute, okay. We're gonna get the hinge and the hidden, definitely. Okay. Oh, we got the watercolor paint. Oh, washi. Words wings. Okay, let's see what we can do with that. Let's see, I have some butterflies. Die cut birds. What's this one? I have butterflies in one of these boxes. Jewels. Oh, J for jewels. Huh, I should get those. What's this one? This one is flowers and butterflies. So I've got wings. I was thinking of one of these larger Tim Holtz ones that are like cardstocky. That one has that nice yellow. That one really pops. I kind of like that one. Let's see what else we have. Got, that one's a little bit smaller. And I've got this one. Oh, that's a little less bold. That one's kind of nice. There's this one that's just the side. No, I kind of like this one because it's going to allow for some other things on there. So let's use, I'm going to use that one. Got these see-through ones as well, but I think I'm going to stick with that decision. Should do two. No, let's stick with that. Okay. Excuse me. I'm just going to take a sip of my tea. Earl Grey. Let's ink up the edges of my butterfly. You know what? Let's cut off these. I need a smaller scissor. And I'm going to use some of that leftover Hessian to make the antenna. I'm just gonna edge these. And then I think I'm gonna see about my stamps. Excuse me. Okay. That can go there, and then I have all of these little thingies here that could oh, I like that. Okay, I'm gonna glue that down before I lose it. Bring it down just a smidge. And that's just some Fabri-Tac. Hold that for a second. Yeah, I like how that looks. That's cute. So I've got my wings. About some washi. Let's see what we have for washi. I've got some butterfly washi. I've got some very wide music washi. I've got some other kinds of Tim Holtz washies. This one. I think that's, I obviously have others, but I think these are the ones I want to use. So I'm going to start with, I love this one. That's like the wallflower. I'm going to start with a little bit of this music washi. I've had this for a really long time. I think I bought it quite a long time ago from Wish. I haven't placed any of orders from Wish in a very long time. I got frustrated and kind of fed up with the ordering process and the delivery and everything like that. But this is nice sticky washi. I'm just gonna, maybe I won't, let's see that other piece. Yeah, that one's better. And just kind of slide it underneath that wing, because I did not glue that wing down all the way. Those antennae kind of sticking out there. And then I think maybe I'll have another strip of this. This is like the wallflower one. And I want a jagged edge there. And then I think I'll have one more piece. And I think my one more piece is going to be this little butterfly strip. There we go. I'm going to tuck that underneath there. Okay. And I think I want maybe just a 22 for 2022. And I have I have these. So I need my 2. I mean, stamp or stencil both start with S, so really I could have done either. Oh, I need I've got my washi tape. I think I'm going to put them right there. And what color am I going to use? I have this green. I have a yellow. I'm not a real big yellow type of person. I have this blue. Vintage photo, black soot. Got a red, a pink. Oh, what's this? Oh, spiced marmalade. I don't think I want spiced marmalade. Fossilized amber. All right, let's try fossilized amber. I'm going to be bold. I need a little acrylic block. Got a little bit, whoops. A little bit of a wipe on the acrylic block there so that it will stick. And I'm going to do the second two first, and then I can line up the acrylic block with the first. Oh, that's kind of nice. It's faint. It's going to be part of the background. I kind of like that, actually. And then I think I'm going to have a word going across the bottom. There's my 22. Yeah, I like that. Okay, I'm just wiping off my two. I'll let that dry, put the ink away. So we got my stamp. Where's the word stamp? Stamp. Oh, and wings? I got wings. Okay. So this is a journaling tag. Okay, so I think I should do a hole. So I can do a jump ring. No, let's think about a word to put here. I'm not sure. Maybe I should just write a word, because writing starts with W instead of using a printed word or sentiment. So I think I'm going to use, no, I'll use this end. Oh, what word? I'm toying between hope and grow. Because I'm really hoping to grow my little creative business and grow my channel this year. I think I'm going to stick with grow. So I'm just going to write the word. Grow. And then I think I will doodle around my word. And this can be my faux stitching. I think I'm going to stitch around this at the end. As well, but for now I'm just going to do a little faux stitching. There we go. Okay, so I've got writing, I've got stitching, and then I'll sew, so I'll get the sew on there as well. I will hinge it onto the page so there's hidden journaling space. And I think that brings me to about where I want to be. Yeah. All right, I am going to do some stitching and then I will be back. Hold that thought. Hello folks, I'm back. I've tied it up a little bit. I had some lunch. My husband made some amazing vegetarian noodle soup. Super yum. Okay, so what have I done? I found some Tracy Fox words. Oh, my husband's listening to the internet in there. And I glued on a couple of extra words. It says, create with courage, embrace your hopes, and creativity. I thought those were good for my goals for this year. And I sewed around the background tag. I sewed around the front bit. And I lifted the wing so I didn't catch that wing. So it's still, the wing still has some dimension. And then I glued this part onto the background tag. So that's where we are. Oh, and I also made a little tab because I went and I grabbed one of my very favorite earrings ever. It's the swirl for S from a shell, also S. And I want to attach that onto here. So this is also, even if you can still wear earrings, this is one of those earrings that I wore just constantly and I wound up losing one. So this is a singleton. So if you have singleton earrings, you know, that's an option for dangles. All right, so where's my crocodile? I need my crocodile, and I want to, I'm getting tangled in sorry silk here. I want to make a little hole in my tab. Oops, I can't see because there's something in there. There we go. Okay, I'm going to make a little hole in my tab. Like so. And then I'm going to put an eyelet in there. I have teeny tiny eyelets. I think I'll use one of these rustic ones. And put that back. And then I will just squish that down in there. And happens to be on the small setting. So I will give that a squish. There we go. And then I am going to take this off, the earring bit off the hook part. Comes off super easy. And then I'm going to grab a jump ring. Doesn't have to be a big jump ring. Needs to be bigger than that though. Let's see, a medium. So this set just came off of Amazon. And I think the intention is that you will dump these into the little containers, but I don't actually trust the lids on those little containers, so I'm keeping them in the plastic bags. But that's okay. It still keeps the different sizes organized. See, they don't shut perfectly. It might be because of the plastic bag itself, but I'd rather be safe than sorry. Be a real bummer to have all those jump rings everywhere. Okay, so you probably already know this, but when you're opening a jump ring, you twist them side to side. You don't pull them apart from each other. And then it just slides on there, and then this will slide in there, I hope. Might need to open it a little bit more. And then give it a little bit of a turn, kind of like a key ring. I wonder if that might not, there we go. It's going to be a tight fit. I think we might need a second. All right, I'm going to close this, and then I'm going to do a second jump ring. Ah, come on, you. Oh, you know what I can do? I have those little lobster claws. I wonder if the lobster claw will fit. Hold on a second. They're in one of these. Not there. There. Do you think that lobster claw will fit into the eyelet? Let's see. Did I pick a dud? Nope. No, it's not big. Okay, so I'm going to need a bigger ring. So I am going to take one of these big rings, put it through the hole, and then put that jump ring through this jump ring so it has a bit of a dangle. And then we'll be almost ready to stick this into the journal. Okay, so I'm opening this one now. Same thing, twisting away, threading it through the hole. That works much better. And I'm going to close this up by twisting it back. Can you see how that just fits perfectly back together? Okay, and then I'll take this one and close it up. Ah, easier said than done, apparently. Uh-oh, I think I might have mangled this a little bit. Not to worry. It's all fixable. Wow, how did I mangle that so badly? It's that presbyopia and not actually being able to see things at up close. I do have my glasses on, but apparently it's insufficient. Okay, so there we go. We have a little dangle, a little swirly seashell dangle, which I'm quite happy with. That's very cute. I might have to play with that closure a little bit more, but I can do that later off camera. You get the idea. Whoops. There. Okay. So then, this was floating around my desk. It's a label that I have die cut out of some inked craft card. And I thought I would use that as a hidden hinge for some hidden journaling. So let me get out my, I use my Life is Good journal. And it's called that because it's made out of a Life is Good bag. And I have a video on my channel about making this one. So this is my personal projects journal. And see, it's made out of a Life is Good bag. And I've done some tag challenge kinds of things in here. And I think I have, it's kind of random. That was a Tracy Fox one. So I think I'm just going to put this. Oh, that was fun too. Well, that was Happy Mail. I think I'll just put this right here. No, because I want to be able to do hidden journaling. How about right there? I like that. I like that because I like the you get all the layers on that. Okay, so art glitter glue. And I'm going to glue this hidden hinge to the back of my kind of go in the middle, I think. Just do it to the back of my tag, like that. Ooh, mushed that, didn't I? Let's fix that. Okay, here's my card. There we go. Glue smishing card to the rescue. And then I'll take and put some more art glitter glue on the back of this and glue this down to my page like that. go. And then you can flip the page and open that. I guess it actually wants to be, that's okay. That's all right. It's all right. It's just for me. It wants to open like that. And then I can talk about, I can journal in here for 2022. Alrighty then. So let's go back to my original list. Oh, and I'll stick this in there as well. So we got a hole, a hinge, a hidden bit, words, jewelry, jump rings. Didn't do any jingle bells or jingle shells, but I did get some shell in there, and a squirrel. Didn't wind up with a staple. I didn't wind up with those. Sand, I didn't. Sewing, I did. So there we go. I got, not all of them, but I'm happy with the number that I did get. And then I can, oh, you know what? I can staple this. No, I won't. I could staple that in, but I'm not. I'm just going to tuck that in. Oh, you know what I can do? I can give that a little paper clip. I'm just debating what kind. I'll give it a little bit of a clip there. Just like so. There we go. All right. Well, thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have had a lovely weekend and that you all have a safe and healthy and prosperous new year. Bye-bye.